Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Digital Dialogue Hub. So, today we have a special guest all the way from Belgium. But let's start first to introduce each one of our members. You want to start, Helen?
Hello, my name is Helen. I am from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I am a digital business owner and a nurse.
Thank you, Helen. Ami?
Hi, hello, hi everybody. So my name is Ami. I'm also from Canada. I live in Winnipeg. Mom of three kids. I'm a registered nurse working here.
Thank you. Siham? I think you're
Are you
muted,
muted?
bro, Siham.
Hi everyone, I'm Siham, originally from Iraq, and I live in Canada now. Uh, Sorry.
I-
Hello everyone, I'm Siham, originally from Iraq, and now I live in Canada. I'm a wife and mom for four kids, and stay mom home. And now
Okay, thank you, Siham. So, my name is Sandy. Sorry. I'm originally from Panama. I live in Surrey, BC, Canada. I work in the movie industry, and I'm a digital business owner. So, Helen?
So today we have a guest all the way from Belgium, Lilybeth. We are gonna bring her in to introduce herself.
Hi,
Hi,
Lilybeth. Welcome
everybody.
to our live.
Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
hi. Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for having me here.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it's our first time to meet, except for Ami. Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
And
Would you like
yes,
would you
can I
like to
introduce
introduce
myself
yourself?
now?
Yes,
Oh,
thank you.
yeah, sure. Yeah, my name is Lilybeth. I am a wife, a mom of two, and I am originally from the Philippines, and we are living here in Brussels, Belgium. And of course, I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you. Okay, so let's start with
Yes,
the
well,
questions.
mhm.
So our first question would be, you have a good job in IT. So what really inspired you to start a digital business?
Yes. Actually, I came from an IT profession back in the Philippines, but when I came here in Belgium because of the language barrier and everything like that, as an immigrant, I couldn't use this profession, so I set it aside, and now I am working now part time in hospitality. So yes, digital. How I started this business actually, it all started from my sister. At that time, she exactly knew our financial situation. She's not in the business. She just saw a video of a mom sharing her story and a digital business, her digital business. She was a nurse in Canada, actually. And my sister thought it was a perfect opportunity for me. At that time, I was hesitant because I was a busy mom, and with the 9 to 5 plus extra job plus family, I wasn't sure if I can do it. And I don't even have time for myself. But I have this question, what if, right? We always have what if it's for me, what if it's not for me. So I took a risk of learning this opportunity. I reached out to the person, asked about the opportunity, and she said, if you really want to learn about the opportunity, you have to follow the process. I was so obedient. So I watched the complimentary workshop, and yeah, as I took the next step. And then, of course, I shared it with my husband, and we saw the potential of the business and decided to become a business owner.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
did I
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So it's usually
Actually, I wasn't. Yes, at that time, I know I needed something, but I don't know where to start. I don't know what to find. So it's like the opportunity just fell on my lap. So it was a blessing really for me.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
It's very good that you took an action. Usually, some people, like, they will see it. They will just say, "I don't know if this is for me or if it's not for me." They will end up not
Right.
taking the action and end up losing.
Correct.
So, like,
Correct.
it's usually good to try something. If it doesn't work, you step back.
Yeah. Yes. Correct. I
Thank you.
agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think, I don't know, I also think like there's a lot of people that have joined the business, and it seems like, like there's some kind of like a divine guidance also, because, like for me, for example, like the
Mhm.
reason why I joined the business, it was because there were too many coincidences. And,
Oh, really?
like I just went with my God. Yeah, like I
Mm-hmm.
think it was God who was guiding me. So I just say, okay, I'm gonna do it because there's too
Mm-hmm.
many things that it was part of what I wanted to do, and this business had
Mm-hmm.
everything that I wanted. So that's one of the reasons why I joined.
Yeah, I can relate to that because I used to ask for a sign from him, from above. So yes, I have a lot of signs that this is for me. So yeah, if I need a huge decision, I just ask for a sign, and that's me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in the
Yeah.
community with that too.
Yes.
Okay, so
You
let's
know,
start
I,
with
I,
this.
I like to, sorry.
Sure,
Mhm.
go ahead.
I like to add on to that too, whenever like for myself, I wasn't really looking to start a business. But then, for some reason, like when I pray, and after I check on my Facebook or like YouTube, one of these comes up all the time. And I kept on seeing it for several years until
Mhm.
I decided, oh, there must be a reason, this is coming up to my all the time. And then I decided to explore more about it. I'm just so happy I did it actually. Because, this is something as a registered nurse, like, working in Canada, I'm okay. I could work there, but then you have to be at work all the time, not present for the family.
Yes.
And I'm just so blessed to say that, like, this
All
opportunity
right.
was shown to me by God, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go with the second question.
Yes. Hi,
Yes.
Lilybeth. Nice to see you with
Hi.
us.
Nice
Yeah,
to see you too.
yeah. My question to you today. Yeah, my question to you today. How did you decide which digital business to join? Go ahead.
Okay. As I went along the process, of course, I saw the whole picture of the business. And one thing that convinced me that it's legit is really when I met the community. From student to grandma to grandpa. So name any profession you will find in our community. So
Mhm.
is a lot of people are saying we pay taxes, but I was convinced, more convinced when when I met the whole community because it's like everybody is anyone can do this business, from students, from stay-home mom, and a lot of professionals are there also. So, and
Mhm.
what good thing about it is that we all started from zero, right? So no matter what our profession
Yeah.
is, no matter where
Mhm.
you come from, we all
Mhm.
started from zero. So
Yes.
that's really one
Yes.
one thing that
That's
convinced
nice.
me. And I'd like also to add on that this opportunity I can run it on my own pace. And since I was a busy mom, and I cannot imagine running a business with my busy schedule, but with this business, I can do it. So that's uh, that's the reason why I joined this business.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
I relate to you on the two things
Yeah.
that you mentioned, like the community. Yeah. That was the first thing, like when I joined the business, I got the opportunity to go to the Calgary convention. So in there I got to see all the people that I used to see, their ads, and I used to see them, like online and on the Facebook group. And then I got to see them in with my own eyes and hear their stories there. And I saw how big it was.
Correct.
And not everybody was there. Like it was some of our global
Yeah.
community. So yeah, that was one of the things that I really
Mm-hmm.
loved. And the other thing that you mentioned, the portability of the business, the flexibility. I love that. That you can take it anywhere. Like you can be traveling and you can still do your business wherever you are, or you're doing like your normal family errands and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes,
like for me, like you mentioned
exactly.
that seeing real people. Like I've done other
Mm-hmm.
business in the past. They are digital too, but I never saw a single person.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the main guy will call you. Oh, you
Okay.
don't see anyone, nobody. And I did not succeed in those businesses. But with this business, you see everyone. Nothing is hidden. They are all there. You see everybody. So that is yeah, seeing real people is the is the key for me. I want to see real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The third question.
Yeah.
So, Ami.
Mhm.
Hello, Lilybeth. I guess I got to ask the hardest question today. So, when did you realize that this business is successful? Like for your like business, when did you realize this one?
Um, just a second. I I think the internet. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the question. So when did you realize that this is? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. When
Yes.
yes.
Okay. I think we have
Yeah.
technical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So
Seems like we
any.
lost her.
Yeah. I think she must be frozen right now. So for me, if I answer to that question, I would say when I got to like I saw the videos and all that, but I think when I really saw that it was very successful more, is when I joined the group, the Facebook group. And then I saw all the members of the communities that were doing the business, and how much they were earning. um and there were like different backgrounds, like some of them, like when they joined the business, they saw, it's like an extra side of income, like making, like maybe 1,000, $1,000, but then they realized, like they could make more. um so this is when I realized, like, okay, yeah, there's this business is successful, this business, like if they did it, I can do it too. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we have our guest back, so let me just bring her to the stage.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sorry, sorry. I'm back. Okay. Yeah. So okay, that's the question. And did you realize that this business is successful? Yes. When I started I oh, I'm back. Sorry. I don't think I think my internet. Anyway,
Oh,
um
Lilybeth, sorry. Maybe if you close your camera,
can you hear me
it
now?
will yeah, we can hear you better, and maybe that will be better.
Yeah? Can you
Yeah.
hear
So if
me?
you oh, well, we can hear you, but maybe if you could close your camera, so the audio will come out, that will
I'm
be better.
sorry. I cannot.
Okay. So in the meantime, anyone else wanna share their
Yeah.
experience?
Like me, what I did, I had to visit my mentor. I want to make sure, like, yeah, these people are real. So from here, I went and visited them. I went to their house. I saw everything. Okay, I said, okay, this is real, and they're really like making it in this business. I said, okay, this is definitely a successful business for anyone to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, that you mentioned that, I heard someone in our community who did the same thing. They drove all the way. I think her mentor was in California. They drove all the way to California just to meet them in person and make sure that it was real. Okay, I think our guest is back, so I'm gonna bring her to the studio.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So that's my question. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So when did you realize that this business was successful? From the time I met the community. Of course, for me it's of course the whole community when I met them and when I started this business, and I had no clue what this is all about. So I wasn't a social media I wasn't a social media person. So I have a lot of challenges. I need to reprogram my mindset. And when I saw that there is a big demand for this business, I decided to start it.
The internet is failing
Okay.
us today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who else
Mm.
want to share? Ami, do you want to share your experience in regards to that question in
Oh,
the meantime?
yeah, for sure, for sure. So, when I came into the business, I met like our business community, and then I was so glad to find out, like, see all those success stories. But then there was that initial, like, beginning, like, thing, like the learning curve for me. I had that too. So it took me like several weeks to finish my training and starting up my business. So then once I know, like, I know when I see my messages, like my email inbox, when I see the all the messages when the time I'm sleeping or the time I'm traveling, and when I spend my time. So the next day probably when that's when I check on my mailbox and see there is so many business blessings. So that's when I had that belief, like even if I see everybody's stories, in the beginning I was hardly unsure about myself. But then it took me like a month or two to get see the results and to believe in myself to see this business was successful, and I'm glad I started it.
Thank you so much, Amy. Okay, so I think because of the technical problems, we're gonna change a little bit our live today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the question more interactive. So we each one of us is gonna share the experience. Um, so Siham, do you want to share your experience in regards to that question?
Yeah, when I joined this business 3 years ago, I know Arab in this business was a little bit so little. So I scared at the first when I saw ad and I scrolled all time. But one day I came to this ad, the same one, and talk with the person who posted that ad. And when I talk with her, it was in our country. So when I'm from Iraq, so that ladies was Iraqi people. So a little bit gave me confidence with myself to start this business. Oh, Iraqi community also in this global digital business. That's amazing. So on that time, I still continue with her and asking some question and call her, and I make sure that person is real. And then when I paid and 149 the community main community of this business, we and our neighbors of my country, like a lot of I'm in the right place, not alone, not just me in this place. No, I'm in the like my family, in my second family. So at that time and God gave me when I prior, God gave me also sign to enter this business. And I started with power of God. And I'm successful in that in this business because God guide me to this business, not me. I guide myself to this business. That's make me thankful to God to put me in the right place in that time in the good time in that time. And when I started 3 years ago, I'm in this business. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so have our guest back.
Sorry about that. It's my first time
No,
to
no
have
worries.
this kind of.
That's okay.
Okay, so I'll answer again the question.
Okay.
I hope I will finish this. Okay, so when did I realize that this business from the time I met the community? Of course, I know it is successful with all the community itself. And for me, when I started, gaining my confidence, something like that, because I wasn't a social media person, and one of my fear is public speaking. And when I started going out of my comfort zone, like interviewing, also that's I realized, that's I consider it one of my successes also. So
Nice.
it's
O-
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the fourth question. Okay, so have you benefit from being part of this business?
Oh, yeah. Of course, a lot. First, yes, I am building a business for my family. I am secure. I am confident that I am securing my family, the future of my family. Because one of the benefits, of course, we can pass this on to our kids, right? And and of course, I was able to leave some of my jobs, and I have this flexibility, of course, because before I have this 9 to 5 plus extra job, and yeah, that's one good thing, and I can share this with other women, empower them to start their own successful online business also through our community. And yeah, and of course the personality development. Of course, our community has converted me into a
Mm-hmm.
better version of myself. That's one big thing for me.
That's good. I could
Yes,
say
yes.
in
Yeah.
regards to that question that um, a lot of people that join the business, when they enter the business, like their mentality, going through the process of the training, their mentality start to change, or their mindset. So
Yes.
that's one of the things,
Agree.
like especially with the masterminds that we have on Wednesdays,
Mm-hmm.
like when people, like feel down, because like
Yeah.
in every business, you have ups and downs, right? So when
Yeah.
you're down,
I
you
agree.
need something to motivate you and keep you going besides your why. So the masterminds are one of the things on Wednesdays that are really very inspiring because you hear the testimony from other members in the community, and when you hear the stories, you think, oh, okay, I thought that my story, my struggles were really bad, but then
Yes.
when you hear other people's
Yeah.
struggles, you realize that like their struggles were even worse than yours. So if they
Mm-hmm.
managed to
Correct.
beat it, we can too. So those are very inspiring things.
Yes,
And
actually,
just like,
mastermind is my go-to. Every time I feel down, yes, the mastermind, the replay is my go-to. To yes, actually, we always say that it's our vitamin. It's our motivator.
yes, yeah,
Just like did any who attended yesterday's mastermind?
I did.
Oh
I did.
yes, a mindset like
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
like I love the way they put it about. I just love the way they put it,
Mm-hmm.
developing the mindset, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, we don't really have the mindset. We don't, like, we're just there. We are confused. We don't even know what to do, right? And we don't step up to do something. And when there are negativities, like we start thinking negatively, right? We don't try to change it to be positive. And what
Mm-hmm.
happens when we start thinking negatively is that we draw the negative energy. right?
Yes.
So like what, like I just loved the way they just said it. Like, when you're going down, like you should always be positive, have the mindset. And if you want to do something, like, just, if you need to research, do everything that you have to do. Just if you want to go for it.
Yes.
Don't have two minds, right? So yeah,
I agree.
I enjoyed yesterday's mastermind.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fifth question. I think Siham. Oh,
Okay. Uh, oh, I can.
okay, I'll read the question.
Okay. Wow, I see. Okay.
Um, if you were advising someone to start a digital business, what are the two key things you would suggest they do?
Okay. Yes. First thing first, have your mindset right. Because based from my experience, when I started this business, I have this employee mindset, I have this wrong mindset. So I have to deal with it first to have this business mindset, because business mindset is totally different from employee mindset. So that's one big step to do, because I dealt with it, and it wasn't easy for me to change that mindset. But thanks to the community for the training and everything. And of course, you have to be confident on the business. You have to know the in and outs of the business, so you will be able to share it confidently. And of course, you have to have a strong foundation of the business. Because if you do not have a strong foundation of the business, if you feel down, we tend to give up, right? If you, sometimes when you feel down, and you have not, if your foundation is not that strong with the business, if you're not confident with your business, you tend to give up. Some people tend to give up. So that's the two things I can advise to anyone who wants to start their digital business, and especially with our business.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you're right. And
Yeah.
also, putting God first is the
Yeah,
key
of
there.
course.
So
Yes.
you put Him first,
He is
then He
he's
direct.
always the
Like,
first one, of course.
yeah, like many people in our community, just like they did, they said, "Oh God, how can I do this?" Oh, hi, or like even they asked God to lead them, and many of them
Hmm. Yeah.
testified that through God they made it in this business.
Yes.
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah. Can I
Totally
add on
agree.
to that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Sure.
so whoever asks me about the business, I tell everybody, like everyone is unique. So they have to come in, find
Hmm.
out about like explore more about the business and think, decide if that business is for you, because not everybody is
Yeah.
like suited for this. Because everybody
Yes.
has like,
Correct.
anybody could learn it because it's so simple, but everybody is unique.
Hmm.
So that's what I say to everyone. They
Yeah.
come out, find about all about the business and get ideas, join our business
Hmm.
community and decide themselves. That's the one
Hmm.
thing I
Yes.
always say to anyone, ask about this.
Yes. That's how we encourage people to see the whole picture of the business, and see the in and outs, and see the pros and cons of the business. And if they think they can, then go for it. If they think they cannot, just drop the opportunity, right? It's simple as
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Yes.
And I like the way they give them like a month time to
Try it out.
decide if
Yes.
it's what they want. After like during the month, you just, if you don't like it, you just take your money back and go, right? So
Correct.
a month is
Yes.
long enough for you to decide if this is what you want to do or not.
Yes.
Yeah, just like that.
Exactly. And they won't lose anything. They'll just they will learn all about the business, and if they decide not to be a business owner, they won't lose anything anyway. So
No. No.
That's how we do it. We just want to make sure that they will have this well-informed decision at the end of the day. Because as we
Ye-
always say, this is not an overnight success, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. So the last question.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So Lilybeth, so if you were advising a new member in our business community about how to achieve success, what would be your advice to them?
I advise, okay, just keep going. I mean, um, we always say that we have our own journey, right? So enjoy as long as you're confident that this business is for you and this will work for you, just enjoy the process and don't give up. Just keep pushing. And, yes, get more inspiration with some business owners. And number one is, of course, always plugged in, very important, because we tend sometimes some business owners, especially when we feel down, some business owner will just disappear for like a week or few days. And yeah, we can recognize that feeling down just a little bit, but make sure that after like a day or two, you need to push yourself and get back on track again. And with that, mastermind, plug in, stay plugged in. Mastermind is always there. I remember when we started, my sister and I would watch the mastermind, live mastermind for 1.5 years. So it's 2 a.m. here in Belgium, in Europe. It's the
Oh
live and
wow.
until like 4. Yes, and yeah, we never missed that live. And yeah, that's how we did it. Just stay plugged in, stay connected, and ask for help. Benefit
Yes.
the yes, the community is always there.
Mhm.
The support of the community is always there. So take advantage of the whole community support.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Just like in any business, there is up and down all the time. We all usually have ups and downs. So, like when you're going down, don't be there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's really important that you get up and
Yes.
move. Don't stay there. Ask for help
Yes.
because people are there to help you. If you're
Yeah.
just there by yourself, not trying to figure it out, you might
Mm.
not figure it out. Just reach out to other people and see
Yes.
how you can be helped.
Yeah.
Yes, and attend Zoom meetings, right? Because
Yeah.
yes, Zoom meetings really helps a lot. And
Mhm,
if you don't
mhm,
want to be involved, just listen to the Zoom meetings, attend the Zoom meeting, just stay connected. It's really important to stay connected in our
mhm.
community,
Yes.
or have this yes, accountability partner, right? There's a lot of things to be to be there's a lot of to be benefit that in our community. So
Yes.
take advantage.
Yes, and they're all free. You don't have to pay for them, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. Imagine that you have the training, you have 24/7 accessible training site, and you have this 24/7 community support. So how can you find that kind of business?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to add to besides like the support that we have to the community, to be able to achieve success.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, another tip that I would give to them is to have patience.
Yeah,
Patience with you and patience with the business, because like every business owner journey is different.
yeah,
So one thing, you shouldn't compare to another person.
yes.
This is your
Never
journey.
compare.
This is what you do. You just focus on your goal. And when I say patience, I mean by we tend to think to have things faster. but it
Yeah.
doesn't happen like it. So for some people
Exactly.
it does, but for some people it doesn't. So you
Mm-hmm.
gotta understand that you have to be patient with yourself, and you gotta be
Yes.
patient that like the business will take off eventually. But in the
Mm-hmm.
meantime, you have to focus on your work. You keep doing your job. Have faith in God,
Yeah.
and then He will do the rest. Um, but yeah, like you mentioned, you stay plugged into the community, stay plugged into your business, because that's the only way that it will keep you
Mm-hmm.
pushing
Going.
forward
Mm-hmm.
towards your goal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, I like the thing you said, that never compare your journey to others. Yes, I love that, because we tend to see others' success only, but we do not see the story behind the success, right? So we only
Mm-hmm.
see the success, but the story behind the success, we don't know what. Maybe that person gave her 110%, and you only giving your like 80% of the in the business. So that's a big difference. So yeah, never
Mm-hmm.
compare, and just as much as possible give your 100% if you want really that result.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Keep
yeah.
on pushing.
That's one thing that yesterday on the mindset was Armando, who was doing one part of the mindset. He told
Mm-hmm.
about the story about the athletes, that they were
Mm-hmm.
asking, like what was important for them, either to have the gold medal or like the journey to
Or
get to the gold medal. And for them it
yeah.
wasn't to win the gold medal, it was the journey that they had to do to be able to win
Mm-hmm.
that gold medal. That was
Yeah.
the value for them, and I think that's for everybody. It's not to reach over there, it's to learn all the sacrifice that we made to get to there. That's the value,
Yes.
because you,
Yes.
as you
Correct.
go through your journey, you start to growing as a person, and
Mm-hmm.
then you get to inspire other people to do the same.
Yeah.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
that's the beauty of
Yes.
this journey that we're
Exactly.
doing right now.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You just need to enjoy the journey.
Yes.
As you go along the journey, just enjoy, and yeah, that's how we do our in this business. And what
Yes.
else? Mm,
Okay. Um,
Thank you.
so yeah, thank you for
yeah.
all the questions.
Yeah.
And so we have reached to the conclusion. So today, yeah, so we have touched a lot of things today. Like
Mm-hmm.
Lilybeth has shared her experience through the her business journey. Also, we learn, like what things are required to be successful in this business, how to keep plugging into the business to succeed. She gave some advices to people who are joining the business and for those who are inside the business too. Um, so yeah, so we touch a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
We want to take if you guys want to follow us in our pages, we have it on the screen right now, so you can follow us if you want to know more things about the business and follow us for our other lives. If you want to know more about the business, we have our websites on the screen. So you can click to each one of our websites on the screen with your name and email address, and then you will get an invitation to our free 90 minutes webinar where you will learn more about the business. Actually, today we do have our live webinar. So if you want to
Yes.
register, you can register into our websites. It's today at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. What time is on Belgium?
It's it's Friday 2 a.m.
Friday, 2 a.m. So
Yes.
yeah, and as you see, our community is global, so it's all over the world.
Yes,
So
and there's
that's
always a replay.
yes, exactly. So if you're not able to watch the live webinar tonight, you can still register, and we send you the replay to watch the webinar. Okay, so I
Mm-hmm.
want to thank
And 8
all the viewers
EST.
who watched the live today, and for those watching the replay, and also thank you, Lilybeth, for coming today to our
Thank
live
you
and
also
sharing your
for
experience
having me
with
here.
us and the viewers.
Thank
Yeah.
you for
Sorry
coming.
about the internet.
No, don't worry.
No,
That's
it's not worry.
technology. So
It's
it
internet.
happens.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah,
Okay,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
Until the next episode of the Digital Dialogue Hub. Bye,
yeah,
everyone.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.